Alright guys, so I went and did it again. Made another carbine. Um, this is a Umarex TAC carbine converter, it's called. It comes with a BB gun with it, it comes with it, but this is the X68. No, so yeah, I got a bunch of these TAC carbines from Umarex, and this one here I don't recommend doing. There's a lot of Dremel work you have to do at the top. I mean, if you're good with the Dremel, go ahead. If you're a surgeon with one, go ahead. This is, it's a real risky modification because just due to damaging the carbine. Um, I mean, it's not very hard. It kind of fits. It's on a, I'm not really done. Um, I'm on a slight angle. I just have a little bit more Dremel work, but I'm kind of done for the night. So I'm basically just showing off what I got. Um, Yeah, so basically this is the X68. I had to remove the sights that come with it. These little fiber optic sights, I had to they just slide right out, just like a Glock does, the Glock rear sight. Those slide right out. And it's a folding stock. Boom. So we got it folding. Um, yeah, right now, as you can see, it's not fully in yet. I'm going to see if I can remove some of this plastic right here, because then I'd be able to slide a pin through and lock it in place. I'm not sure what's in there until I open it up, but I have several ways where I can shut this, but I just got this little pin in here. It's just holding it in place so it doesn't pop down. But yeah, it's locked in there. It's really solid. There's absolutely zero wiggle whatsoever. Um, Yeah, so basically this is just for your CO2, your typical CO2 setup. Yeah, this is the X68, guys. It's the Pistol X. It's from DefenseInnovations.com. Or MercuryRise.com has them, but I believe they're out of stock right now. Um, yeah, this is the all black one. The other ones, there's other ones that came out that were orange slides, but they're discontinued. They had a different name. They're basically the same gun, but for some odd reason, they shot 5 joules more. Yeah, I'm gonna be opening up this and modifying it soon. Maybe modify. I don't think there's any really need to. When you look up in the pistol here, it just looks like a typical Umarex valve. This here fits the Umarex. This will go fit into the Umarex with just a little bit of a modification grinding work to the bottom. This is the exact same one as the Mercury Rise torpedo revolver. But anyways, this is coming out because I have an HPA build I did with it. And I'm just going to show you here that, well, your Umarex adapters are compatible. So it'll go up in the pistol grip. And yeah, then you can plug your 90-degree adapter. This one here I got from Home Defense 24 from Florian. Other shops have them as well. This is a 9CI tank, a short tank. You can connect 88 grams CO2. You can connect anything you want. 2x12, a 1x12. And once you do this route, this whole air chamber becomes wide open because there's no more CO2 in there. So it becomes wide open. So that's going to give you a nice boost in power. You only get 7 good shots. So expect to get less shots with higher power. Probably only get like maybe 4 shots. 3 shots, 4 shots at a higher power. I don't know yet. I'm just guessing based on my other test with the Umarex gun. So yeah, we're going to put this right up in here. And it just screws in like that. And yeah, like I haven't finished this part yet either, but just like in my other videos, I'm going to cut a little slot in here. And I'm going to use a zip tie. Or I might make like a band around here and then just connect the zip tie through it that way. I mean, if you have a 3D printer, there's all kinds of shit you can print to lock this in. But if you've seen my videos of zip tie, I pick it up by the tank and I shake the fuck out of it. Man, there's no wiggle. It doesn't move. It's solid. But I might do that with this, but I'm not done yet. So basically, I got all antsy and I just want to show that it fits the Umarex tack carbine. And yeah, so now it's very simply just no modifications at all. You just unscrew this. This is all plug and play. You can get these adapters from any less lethal store. This one here specifically is from MCS. Home Defense 24 has a little bit longer one. So if you want a longer one, it'll come down more. And then you'd probably be able to get away with a little bit longer tank. But yeah, if you try to put the longer tank in here, you're going to have to simply remove some of the stock. And then you can put a zip tie through here. And you can secure it in like that. But anyways, to each their own, guys. This is just, I'm just prototyping right now. This is just stage one. I'm still doing some more Dremel work inside. It's just slightly crooked. I just have to shave a little bit more material out. And then it'll line up nice. But if not, you just have to put your barrel hole a little bit higher. And then just basically zero in your scope to, you guys know how to do that. I don't have to explain that to you guys. Just zero your scope in and then you'll be perfect. If you didn't want to cut any of this out, but it's barely any material at all. It just turns down to a little bit, but the only reason it's hard up in here is because if you take too much, you can come through it in just certain areas around the Picatinny rail, but it's just a slot in the rear that needs it. You don't have to go all the way across. It's just kind of like from where my finger is, just back to the edge where the marker is going to rest inside. But yeah, I'm going to have this all, like it's locked in right now, like, as you can see. But I just feel more secure with a pin going through like I have on the HDP. But yeah, guys, and when you connect these two together, the stock will no longer fold. We got the FSC here in a Roni carbine. I'm going to take this out and try and put this one inside too and see if we can work it. Either way, this is home to my FSC. Both of these, this is the world's ugliest carbine. CAA Roni carbines are ugly. They're very well built, very strong, lots of plastic, lots of material, heavy duty plastic. But they're like the ugliest, hideous things. And then what better not to put one of the ugliest less lethal markers inside of it. Like the three effective markers, the FSC, the Gavel, and this guy here, I find very ugly, but you can't argue that they are the top 3 guns, pistol-wise, on the market. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this. You can furniture it any way you like. This is my favorite type of setup build. It's just quick, easy, and simple. Very effective. Yeah, I'm going to look it up inside, but it just looks like a Numerex valve. When you look upside, it's the exact same thing you see when you look up in a Numerex valve. I know the bolt tip, where the bolt in the tip of the valve, instead of the O-ring being on the inside, it's actually on the outside now. So it should be a lot easier to get on and off. I'm already going to be looking to get some 90 Duro FKM. I'm going to get some 90 Duro Bunas because I find both of those work great. The Bunas are like slipperier and the other ones are a little bit more tackier, but with some oil they work great. I'm also going to try and see if I can get a square, the Greinberg type O-ring on here. One of the square ones, and see what that does. They don't seem to work too well in the Umarex. At least the 70 Duros didn't, that we tried. Can't get the 90s because you have to pay like $1,000 for the valve or the die. But yeah, guys, testing's coming up. Take care. Y'all stay safe and have a good one.